Do you advertise yourself on social media as a plasterer? Are you getting much business from it? Do you want a few little tips, a few little pointers just to help you along the way? Okay, first off, who's your target clientele? Who are your target customers? Do you know what age group they are? It's quite important. Now, there's always exceptions to the rule. There's always exceptions to the rule. But as a majority, your younger people that have just bought a house have just saved like mad to get a deposit, and now the mortgage up to the eyeballs, so they haven't got loads and loads and loads of spare money. They might have a little bit, but they want to go on holiday or buy a new car, right? Your target clientele are going to be 50s, 60s, the kids that eat your money, because everyone that's got kids knows that kids are like little termites in your bank account. They've left home, they've gone their own way, they've got their own families. People in the 50s, they're a bit more financially stable, they've saved up their whole lives, maybe they've just sort of been paid off by the job that they've been doing, and now they want to get the house nice, they're settling down to retire, they're in the forever home, they want to get it perfect, they want to just do it right once now. They've had bodge jobs in the past, now they want to just pay and have a proper job. They're your clientele that you want to be aiming towards. Where are you going to find them? They ain't going to be on Snapchat, are they? Right? If you want to sell like Nike 110s, then yeah, your Snapchat, your TikTok and all them sort of places where all the young'uns are, they're your places to go and advertise yourself. If I'm selling like, supermodel bathing bikinis for 25-year-old, hot mamas, then get yourself on Instagram. But if you want to be selling sort of like plastering to people that can afford to pay you a decent rate, then most of the older generation are on Facebook. So that's where you want to head towards. Now, when you land on Facebook, it's going to be a very drawing to want to go and set yourself a nice Facebook page. And that's fine. You can set a page up if you want, and you can put all your stuff in there. But don't focus all of your energy on your Facebook page. In fact, I would say if you're going to advertise on Facebook, put 10% energy into your Facebook page. Put the other 90% into your personal profile. Because your Facebook page will never show up in my newsfeed or any of your friends' newsfeed unless you pay. Facebook want the spondoolies, you see. So you can set your page up, but unless you boost and boost and boost, and I mean start spending some serious money, your reach is going to be limited. Hardly anybody's going to see your Facebook page. Maybe one or two people, I'm not saying no one. It will get a little bit of organic traction, but not a lot. Organic just means it's not paid for. And anyway, if you did pay for it, you get sponsored ads in your newsfeed all the time. Do you click on them? Not very often. As soon as you see sponsored, no one's interested. So focus your energy on your personal profile, because a couple of reasons. Your friends, your Facebook friends, are going to be your PR people. They're going to recommend you. That's what you want. You want people to recommend you. The chances of someone that wants a plasterer and stumbling across your Facebook profile then and then, they're quite slim. But eventually, over time, once people know you're a plasterer, they will come to you for plastering. But you also, all your other friends, all your other Facebook friends are going to recommend you. So, you don't have to know every single person on your friends list. You can add a few people, if you've got a lot of mutual friends, you can just add them. They're just on there, Have 2 Facebook profiles if you want to sort of keep one, just for your family or something. Now, the thing is, don't bombard people with your plastering posts non-stop, because they'll just get sick of you. Put your normal day-to-day stuff on there, and maybe once every 2 weeks put a plastering post on there, and you're keeping yourself relevant. You're keeping it fresh in the minds of all of your friends that see that post, or your Facebook friends that see that plastering post. You're keeping it in their mind that you're a plasterer. So when someone they know asks for a plasterer, they are going to recommend, yes, I know John Jones. He's a friend of mine on Facebook. He's a lovely fella. I see all his family posts. He's a great guy. I know he's a plasterer. I'll recommend him. Right? But see how they recommend a person. How many times has someone asked for, let's say for instance now, a mechanic. Do you go, oh yeah, I know, GHTL Mechanics, their page is somewhere, I'll find it and I'll put a link? No. I know Steve, a mechanic. He's fantastic. He's great, works for Audi. I recommend him. People remember people. They don't really remember the big business title. And another thing as well, when you do put a big business title, you can scare a few people away because they think they're paying a big business premium, because you've sort of made yourself look like you're a big company, which is great if you want to sort of like show off to your mates that you've made it in life and you're a big firm. But the average person that wants to buy your service, they don't want that big company because they think they're paying for all the overheads. You see, it's like if your car breaks, say your car breaks and there's no warranty on it, it's out the warranty. Do you want to drive it to the main dealer and go and pay main dealer prices? Say you got an Audi. Do you want to go into Audi and say, here are Audi vehicles, there's, $5,000 to sort that issue out? Or if I said to you, hey, listen, I know a bloke here, Pete, he works for Audi, but he does private jobs on the weekend, fantastic, lovely fella. He's a nice family man as well. Seen his stuff on Facebook. I'll connect you if you want. I'll send you I'll tag him into the post or something. Yes, that's what you want. That's what you want people to be doing for you. Now, when you're putting your posts on, don't bombard people with paragraphs, lists of every single thing you do. They'll get the gist of it. So, keep it simple, because no one wants to click on and read a massive post about you do coving, skimming, dry lining, damp. No one will read it. They'll just scroll past you anyway. So, just keep it simple. Done a lovely little damp-proof job today. Customers were made up. Great job. End of. Before and after picture. It's another thing as well. I see a lot of fellas put millions of photographs on. Like they'll put a post on and there'll be like 30 photographs. Well, Facebook only sort of preview 4 pictures, and the rest of them you have to click on and go through them all. You can do that, but put up the before and after picture so they show up first. Because how many times you see sort of like a post about plastering or whatever the job's for, could be a joiner, but and all you see is like, a bare room, and then a bare room with like a wall getting skimmed, and then a bare room with another wall. It's like, you want a before showing how bad it is and an after right next to each other, so that the average person, Mrs. Jones next door that's scrolling through, goes, "Ooh, there's Steve. Ooh, look, before and after. Wow, that looks wonderful. Oh, lovely job today. Yeah, nice Christmas." That's it. Like, she carries on scrolling through Facebook, but she'll remember that. And then when her friend, Beryl, down the end of the road goes, "Oh, I need a plasterer. Oh, there's a lad on my Facebook. I know him. I'll tag you in." Sounds simple stuff. But genuinely, that will make a massive difference if you are advertising on social media. Don't be wrong, there's always exceptions to the rule. But that'll work for you. It'll work 99% of the time for you. So forget your Facebook pages. You can have one if you want to reference back and to it. But let your friends know. Let your people around you know you're a plasterer, and they will recommend you. Just keep the dodgy stuff off Facebook. If you're sort of like one of these that likes to post, gruesome videos or, things like people hurting themselves and daft things like that, that's great, yeah, but maybe set it to privacy. Remember your Facebook profile, all your posts, because when someone clicks on you, they go through all your posts, yeah? That's like your billboard, your advertising board. So if you've got some crazy stuff in there, they ain't gonna really want you around the house, are they? So make sure that's quite, tidy as well. And check your spelling. Flipping nothing worse than bad grammar, Don't get me wrong, I'm not like any flipping boffin when it comes to English, but, it does the spell check for you. I mean, it's all, the phone does it all. You don't have to think, but just let the phone correct the correction so it's done. Right, I won't keep you. I've gone on long enough. I hope that helps you. If you enjoyed the video, if you've got a few tips from me there that you think will really help you, and you want to buy me a pint, I'd appreciate it. There's no obligation. The link's in the description. Cheers. Oh, and whilst we're talking about that as well, if you do buy me a pint, check your inbox. I had a fella phone me today and he didn't realise that I'd sent a little email reply to him. I've set it up, it automatically replies to you. I have a little message and my phone number, so he calls me up. It's all in the message, but anyway, the phone number's there for you. If you get stuck and you need a bit of advice straight away, or you need, you can text me, you can get straight onto me. We were talking about different backgrounds and the best way of getting over the suction. I don't want to digress, but if you've already bought me a beer, then check your email inbox. Save the number. All right, guys. Cheers.